That's me, D. Monzano, forcing myself to stay awake in a movie theater. Charlie's Angels playing in front of me, like the spoon in the teacup from Get Out. I felt like I was falling into a sunken place.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Alright, it wasn't that bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit. But there was a moment where I almost called it quits though. But I didn't. I stood up straight, I slapped myself in the face a couple times, and I got over it. Charlie's Angels is the remake of a remake. A group of lady spies that can beat the shit out of a room full of muscled up men are faced with the task to put a stop to a bunch of bad guys with a dangerous weapon. Yes, you have seen this plot at least 10 billion times in your life. Nothing new is added to it, nothing fresh about it. You've seen this movie before, I promise. Elizabeth Banks is the director, and I'm not gonna say anything bad about her because I actually like Elizabeth Banks as an actor, and I actually applaud her. I think it's awesome to see her jumping into directing movies, but I will say, I don't understand a lot of the choices that were made here. First of all, I think this movie would have been great as a Netflix original. It would have gotten a lot more attention. And also, I think negative reviews don't hurt a movie that's on Netflix as bad as they do to a movie that's in theaters. For instance, when Will Smith did that Netflix original movie about the elves and fairies, it got trashed by negative reviews. And it still ended up becoming Netflix's most watched movie ever, I think. My point is, this movie did not need to be in theaters. Last night at my screening, there was a total of 4 people in the audience, and me and my friend were 2 of them. The 2 people behind us were women. I only say that because I understand that this movie is being pushed as a movie for a female audience. But those 2 people behind us didn't laugh one time. They didn't show one reaction at all throughout the entire movie. I mean, even I chuckled at least 2 parts. But after the movie was over, something in my mind told me, I don't think even their target audience is gonna enjoy this movie. It's just not that good. It's unseasoned chicken. It's sugar-free Kool-Aid. Watching Charlie's Angels felt like wearing a pair of Skechers. I want to see female-directed movies succeed. I want to see female empowerment movies thrive, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen with movies like this. It's already been proven time after time again that women can create things that men can't. I don't think Wonder Woman would have been anywhere near as good if it were directed by a man. I'd say the same thing about Booksmart or Lady Bird. And no, I'm not saying all female movies have to be on the quality level of Lady Bird and Booksmart. That would be foolish because there's terrible movies directed by men that come out every single day that aren't on the quality level of Green Book or Mission Impossible Fallout. What I'm saying is, if we really want this female empowerment movement to thrive and take off, we have to get people to take it serious. And nobody in the world is gonna take that message serious with movies like Charlie's Angels. The action was on a straight to red box level. The story was boring and has been done a million times. As far as the acting goes, Kristen Stewart was the only thing that stood out. Surprisingly, she was my favorite thing about the entire film. There's twists in the movie that you can see coming from miles away. And as far as directing goes, I know Elizabeth Banks has way more to offer than this. The movie could have been good. For example, when the movie was over, there was a bunch of post-credit scenes that were a lot more fun and funnier than the entire movie. And the tone and subject matter of those post-credit scenes are what I would have loved to see throughout the entire movie. I can't recommend people to go spend their money on this at the theater. I'd say if you're walking around at the flea market in a couple months and you see someone selling it on a DVD stand for $5, go for it. But other than that, it's a no for me, dog. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you'd like. I am D. Monzano, and I'll catch you on the next one.